My name is Missy Matthews. I'm the chairman of the Letcher County Tourism Commission, and I am a Letcher County native, born and raised. I guess you could say I'm a townie, but I like to say I'm a mountain girl. The history, the heritage, the mountain, it's the best of everything all in one place. Work in progress. We've got lots of dedicated, awesome community leaders that are committed to helping us make all of this happen.
So we're here at the Salyer House, which was built in 1924. It's one of about 20 Airbnbs in Letcher County here. The tourism department has done a significant renovation on this house. I think cosmetically it just kind of finished up last year. Structurally they've been going since the 90s on making this Salyer's house one of the best Airbnbs in the area here.
The house arrived in 1924 on the railroad. It is a Sears house. There are 6 suites in the house. Each suite have their own key code entry, have their own bathroom, a refrigerator, smart TV, coffee maker. The common areas in the house we kind of treat like a boutique hotel. So the porch we're on right now has cafe type seating, and then we have a living room, dining room, and a kitchen and a half bath for guests to use.
Wow, this is my dream shower head. Check this out. Delta.
So we just put our stuff down here at the Salyer House, and we're heading to Little Shepherd Trail. We'll get to see some just Whitesburg and Letcher County from a different viewpoint, which is going to be really cool. Hopefully there'll be some sweet overlooks that we'll get some good drone footage for you to get an idea of what it looks like to be in Letcher County. And but yeah, just put our stuff down and we're heading there to the trail now.
Do you think we're gonna see any shepherds and or sheep?
Can you edit me to look like a shepherd here?
Hello.
Road dog's barking again. Josh, bark.
We're reporting live from Chase's truck. We are now on Little Shepherd's Trail, which is a driving trail. So I can't turn the camera on, but if I could, you would see that in front of us is Kevin's car with all their folks in it.
Hey Sydney.
Hey.
Where are we at?
We're on the Little Shepherd Trail.
What are we in?
We're in Kevin's car, aka the fun car, aka the dangerous car, aka the candy car.
Do you know what type of cars shepherds drive?
No.
Lamborghinis!
So this trail goes through the Kentucky mountains and actually ends up in the Kentucky State Forest. And it is actually the oldest state forest in our country. Can you believe that?
Oh, granddaddy.
Oh, that's a long
Oh,
video.
there's 2.
Oh.
We always see bugs just getting dirty, you know, bumping ugly.
James, do a stunt. Yeah, go ahead. Luke, do a stunt. Oh. Oh!
I thought you were going.
That was so crazy.
I wish I could.
And now we are still on the trail, but we're heading down to the general store at Creek's Crossing. They apparently make some pretty cool goods in the store there that you can purchase. So we'll show you what we get into there.
Nick knacks, Nick knacks, Nick knacks, Nick knacks, Nick knacks, Nick knacks, Nick knacks.
All right, everybody, we are off of the Little Shepherd's Trail and we are now headed into the general store. We are super excited. We've heard that there are a lot of local Kentucky Proud products sold here and we're super excited to get to meet the owners. So let's go inside.
My name is Tiffany Scott. Welcome to the general store at Creek Crossing. So we're standing in Partridge, Kentucky. We are in Letcher County. We are just a spitting distance from Harlan County, so we're kind of right in the middle. We've been here since January of 2021. So we're very excited to have this newly launched business here in our community. This little store had been open since the 70s, and the gentleman who ran that, unfortunately, he had to close last October. So when we made the decision to try to open the store back up, we knew we couldn't just run it as the former owner did. We knew we wanted to take a whole new spin on things, and we wanted to go a different route. So we wanted to keep the little grocery store, but we also wanted to take it to a new level. We have a strong love for this community. We've been, lived here our entire life. We've actually been designated a Kentucky Proud Business by the state of Kentucky because we sell so many items that are made or raised or created right here in Kentucky. So if you look over at our produce area, there's a ginormous cabbage head about this big, and that comes fresh from my daddy's garden right over here just across the road. So we work with our local farmers. It helps them. We have farmers who come in and will bring us peas and green onions, and so we're able to pay them for those items and then turn and sell them for the community as well. We want to be a partner here in the mountains, and we want folks to be able to experience what we've grown to know and love, because we think we live in the most beautiful place in the world. People will forget certain things. They'll forget maybe something you gave them, something you bought them, but they'll never forget the way you made them feel.
All right, back in the truck, we're on our way. We just left the general store, so we're driving, and we are on our way to the next stop. Stay tuned to see what it is.
Hey guys, now we are at the stables.
That was literally like I was about to tell. It said it in our notes that you're not doing that, and it said that I am.
James and I are beefing, but it'll be okay at lunch.
James.
Yeah.
Give me your best howdy partner.
Howdy partner.
Oh, little side, the side of your mouth.
The trick is to say the partner with a D. It's spelled P-A-R-D-N-E-R.
Yes.
I'm Drew Baldwin. I am the director here at the Stables of Creekside Glen, and it is a ministry that we use horses to help meet community needs and provide recreation opportunities in Eastern Kentucky, specifically Letcher County. And so we do riding lessons, we do trail rides, we do birthday parties down here, we do horse camps, we do an internship program with children that are ages 12 and older as an after-school program throughout the year. So that's that's what we enjoyed to use the horses for here in our area, and it's been a great opportunity for us. We've been doing this for 12 years now, and my wife and I, Leah, who's also helped with this as well. For the Stables at Creekside Glen, our mission here is to provide opportunities for our area to be able to have recreation and also opportunities to do camps and things that they wouldn't be able to do otherwise. And the greater purpose in that is to have opportunities to share them about a greater hope that's in Jesus Christ that can be found, that surpasses any issues that we may have, any problems that we may have. And so whatever, whether it be trail rides, whether it be riding lessons, and whether it be horse camps, that's still our main purpose that we don't want to stray from. And we're thankful that we get to use God's creation, the horses, for that opportunity to do so.
So my uncle has a horse, and his name is Mayo, and sometimes Mayo neighs. Did you like that? No, nothing.
The Stables is a part of, I think, a bigger umbrella ministry, which is Murdzo Ministry, but this one is a Christian organization that focuses a lot on discipleship through horseback riding and trail rides. So it's a way to connect with people and teach them things. They have programs for students and teenagers from, I think, 14 and up. They also work with special needs children, so it's a super cool ministry. They do a lot of fun stuff. It's awesome to ride a horse. Yeehaw.
Hey guys, guess what happened to this branch? It was a bad branch.
There's bugs on it.
Welcome to Bad Branch Trails.
My name is Clay Christian. I'm the Director of Tourism for Letcher County. I've been the director for about a year now. I had no idea how much stuff was in Letcher County that there is to do actually here until I became with tourism. One of the most sought out hiking trails in the United States is actually right here in Letcher County. It's the Pine Mountain Trail. The Pine Mountain Trail actually connects to where we are right now. We're at Bad Branch Falls. Bad Branch has taken care of by a nature preserve. They do a great job of keeping the trails beautiful and marked and clean. And at the end of this trail is a 60-foot waterfall, one of the most beautiful ones in the state of Kentucky.
Look how tall these things are.
Sheesh. As the Director of Tourism for Letcher County, we work very closely with all the surrounding counties as well. And that's one of my favorite things about Eastern Kentucky and the Appalachian region in general, really, is that the people here are just so nice. Everywhere you go, you're gonna find open doors and open arms for people just wanting to give you the most home feeling experience that you'll have anywhere else in the U.S.
Hey guys, we are leaving Bad Branch Falls Trail right now and heading up to Pine Mountain Grill for some lunch, and this is how excited I am.
Hey, we're here at the Pine Mountain Grill. This building actually opened up in 1982 as a sugar shack, operated off of gas pumps, and then in 97 switched over to the Pine Mountain Grill, and here it is now. So it's one of the kind of infamous places here in town in Letcher County.
We got our plates. We're going to the salad bar. You aren't gonna believe this. This is a bar for salads.
My name is Whitney Hogg and I'm the marketing director for Pine Mountain Grill. I have been with the company for almost 5 years, 5 years in November actually. I'm originally from Whitesburg and lived in Pike County for 12 years before moving home for this opportunity to help with marketing in several different venues here in Letcher County. The Sugar Shack was started by Peggy Childers, and all the recipes on the menu were her personal recipes, family recipes that had been passed down, things that she cooked every day in her kitchen. Her kids like to say a lot of their family dinners were actually consumed at the Sugar Shack because that's where she always was. Pine Mountain Grill is a place that I think most people in our area have grown up eating at. You know, my parents started eating at the Sugar Shack. My mom actually worked there as a server 30-some years ago.
This is the Cougar Pride Burger. It's got pimento cheese, fried green tomato, something else. I forget what the other thing was. Ready?
Really good.
Luke, how's your pig slide?
Yeah. Awesome. First time I've ever made Luke smile or laugh. It's a win.
One thing that I think I would want anyone to come away with is that we try to always be here for our community. That is part of our morals that we have in our company is we love to give back. We love to be here. You know, COVID was a really tough year and our group stepped in and took orders for Thanksgiving dinners and delivered them to people where, you know, their kids couldn't get back to them. And it was like no question to our staff. And that's one thing that people don't realize. People don't understand how much pride that our staff takes in this building and what they're serving our customers every day. And it's very important to me, and I know it's very important to all of the people here in Letcher County as well.
We stopped real quick at Double Quick to get some ice for this bad boy, that cooler, our LA cooler.
You're at Southdown Farm in Letcher County, Kentucky. Me and my wife, we own and operate the farm along with our family. We're not a conventional farm. In Eastern Kentucky, there are not a whole lot of farms or agricultural ways of making a living other than forestry. And the dilemma here of living in Eastern Kentucky and Letcher County is if you look around us, you see mountains that go straight up and down. We have 52 acres of flat property, but it's vertical property. It goes straight up and down. So how do you grow food in a property that you have less than an acre? So one of the things that we discovered was a way of growing a lot of produce on a small area.
One of the things that I value the most about organic farming is that you are taking these produce items and these plants and you are sharing them with your neighbors and with your community in their truest form, which gives the people that are eating them the most nutrients and helps them to benefit the most off of that. And you can see a monstrous difference in the way that you feel and the way that your body performs when you're doing this type of eating. And so it's really incredible that there are farmers out there, especially here in Eastern Kentucky, that are endeavoring to make that a reality for more and more people. So that has definitely been the coolest thing that I've seen today, and this is definitely a place that I will remember for Explore Appalachia trips to come. So be sure to come check it out, and maybe you'll even catch them at the farmer's market.
One of the major niches of our farm here is maple syrup production. We use the gravity to our advantage, so we're in the mountains here. This is a big holler, 2 hollers come together, and it all drains out of here. So all my maple sap is in tubings connected to a main line that comes down to my sugar shack, and this is where the magic happens. The water that comes out of my RO goes into here. RO, does anybody know what it is? There you go, there's a champ, right there she is. We need to get that sap mixture all the way up to 66.5% sugar. Once we hit that spot, we then have maple syrup. Not only maple syrup, but it's the best maple syrup, it's Kentucky maple syrup.
Hey Natalie, where are we going?
We're going to a distillery.
Distillery. What about Distillery?
All right, so my name's Colin Fultz. This is my distillery, Kentucky Mist Distillery. We have this location, and then we have 3 more besides this. So 2 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we have 1 in Orange Beach, Alabama. We're always trying to come up with new flavors and stuff to do. The thing that sets us apart from everybody else is we do most of our stuff is made with real fruit. So when you taste the peach like we had on today, it's 500 pounds of peaches to 100 gallon of moonshine. I used to work, when I started out, I was 18 and I started working underground in a coal mine, and I just started tinkering with distilling because my grandpa was in prison over it. I decided that I needed to go do it legal because he'd got in trouble over it. So I contacted an attorney in town and asked, could I do it legally? And he said, yeah, you could, let me check on it. So he calls me back the next day and says, yeah, you can do it, but if you do it in the city limits, you can have a tasting bar and a gift shop and sell, you know, bottles. And I said, well, that'd be great, but I don't got a building. And he said, well, what if the city gives you a building? So then the city donated us this building. We drove around and looked at a few of their buildings. They had this building, and they donated us this building for $100 a month, and we restored it to what it is now.
So we're here at Kentucky Mist Moonshine, which is in town in Whitesburg. And we got to learn a little bit about their distillery process and how they make their moonshine. They also make vodka, they make a bourbon. It's just really neat. These guys know what they're doing. But anyways, very cool place here in Whitesburg. Hope you guys check it out. And we are on to our next stop.
What's up, guys? We're at Raven Rock Golf Course. This is number 18 behind me. Just teed off, hit an absolute stinger down the middle of the fairway, so I'm in good shape. This golf course is outside of Whitesburg, kind of at the tippy tip of Kentucky, because I think Virginia's like over there somewhere. Very well manicured, great greens, great tee boxes. I would highly recommend it because you got beautiful mountain views.
Oh!
We just finished playing a few holes at Raven Rock Golf Course. Now we're back at the clubhouse. clubhouse, carts, and now we're gonna go do some fishing. So we will see you guys at the pond.
We are now here at Fish Lake Pond. You actually drive up a mountain and then you come across this pond. Definitely come check this place out. There's some good signage on the roadway so that you can find it, and good fishing to be had. See you here.
And we made it to the lake. We're gonna catch some fish, hopefully. Definitely skip some rocks and have a good time.
Whoa, how am I this close to it? I don't know. It was so big, it just bit my line into it.
Oh my gosh. A Loch Ness monster.
We just left the fish pond. We saw so many fish. Nobody caught one, but that's okay because we went to fish another day. And if it were, you know, if it were easy to call it catching, it's nothing. So get back in the car and we'll see you at the next place.
Okay, here we are. Last stop of the day. Last stop of the day. This is a new event space, and there's the Salyer House. There's Clay. So we just got some takeout Pine Mountain Grill, and we are sitting here enjoying the rest of the day. And then we're gonna head over to our Airbnb for the night.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Explore Appalachia, Letcher County.
Yes. We just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone that gave us some time to talk about what they were doing in the area. And we were just, honestly, I was incredibly impressed by all that was going on in this area. You could have asked me yesterday what all Letcher County had going on, and I couldn't have named a single thing. And now there are dozens and dozens of incredible things happening here every single day.
Absolutely, and I think one thing that I really came away with was just the spirit of these people and the community that they really have, and the passion and inspiration that they share with one another and surrounding counties even.
But yeah, thank you so much LA and Double Kwik for sponsoring us and being able to show off these communities and encourage you all to come stay here. Come stay in one of Missy's 20 Airbnbs.
They're all so lovely.
They're beautiful.
Come stay in the Salyer House, the Salyer House.
The Salyer House.
The Salyer House. It's so great.
But yeah.
I hope you guys will come check it out.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode. We will see you next time.
Bye, I love you.